Boom. So I just on a big chat fire. Right, so 2-2. Yeah, man. I've been tweeting so much now. I thought, you know what? Let me just put out this video now. Initial thoughts. Yeah, good point again, because by the first half, judging just by that was woeful. Absolutely woeful. Couldn't defend for anything. Conceded a goal just before half time. I don't know what's wrong with us, man. We conceded like 9 goals now in the last 3 games or something crazy like that. And I think I've seen a stupid stat that we conceded quite a few goals in the run up to the first half. So that needs to stop straight away. Can't defend for anything. Can't cut out the balls going into the box, let alone when they're actually in the box. And the return of Dummett and Lascelles can't come soon enough. Seriously. Rafa made so many changes which would needed to be made, even if it's just for the case of shock value. You know, Darlow in goal, I missed that completely. He came back for Elliott. Who else is there? Shelby was dropped as well, which you could see why he wasn't pulling it out. But again, obviously in this game, when he's coming back, he's always got a point to prove. So again, that worked in his favour. But again, people are going to look at Rafa crazy, saying, "Oh, why didn't he start?" Well, again, I don't think he would have had the same impact if he started, because again, he's been looking a bit lethargic lately. Anyway, defensive, obviously Mbemba came in for Manquillo. To be honest with you, Mbemba didn't look too hot compared to Manquillo. Man's not hot. Mbemba ain't hot, that's for sure anyway. But basically, he wasn't looking anywhere near the pace. And you know what? I'm actually happy to see Dummett back. And going back to my videos at the start of this, when I first started YouTube, I would have never said that. But again, God, we're looking lost at left back. Right back as well, Yedlin is looking schoolboyish, man. Second goal was totally, well, not totally his fault, because Mbemba should have cut out the cross. Again, our fullbacks are getting absolutely roasting, and at the far post, again, this young boy, Field, I don't even know, he's having a field trip, man. He's having a field day, the fact that he's able to score that goal, and it's 2-0, man, 2-0, but obviously we showed fight. You know, we've got the kick up the backside that we needed, and we got back into it. Kieran Clark goes and scores pretty much straight away from a corner. Richie corner, swung into the box. Kieran Clark back post, 2-1. Let's have it, lads. And then obviously from there we go on to get the equaliser. Richie deflected goal off Rondon, and we could have gone on to win it, you know. But again, it's just so many baffling points that I've got to make. Like the substitutions at the end. Obviously Shelby came on, made an impact. Even Mitro with his 17-minute cameo made more of an impact than Hoslu did in the whole entire or rest of the game that he had. Perez again, don't get me started. Who's the other sub that came on? Bloody hell. Aaron's as well. Yeah, Aaron's looked lively. That was it as well. Put on a fabulous ball. Obviously got ruled offside, but that ball alone. I mean, Murphy did all right. Don't get me wrong. Murphy did all right. So again, I'm not too mad at that. Murphy over Aaron's or Aaron's over Murphy. Obviously, we still got Atsu to come back as well, so he offers a lot. But going forward now, at least we've kind of stopped the rot now. You know, we had 4 defeats in a row. And obviously with this draw now, at least we can kind of put that to rest for a little bit now. And obviously, breaking news, I'm hearing that West Brom have just signed Alan Pardew on a, 3-year deal to 2020. So obviously that's going to be announced tomorrow. So gosh, I feel for them. But if he had he been in there today, obviously they would have probably ended up winning, and that would have been the great start that he needed for his managerial career as West Brom manager. But again, we don't need to worry about them. We need to worry about us. So again, we're not going on to our 5th defeat. We've managed to stop that for now. We're still mid-table sort of ish. And then obviously got Chelsea coming up as well. And I've put a couple comments out on Twitter, on Twitterverse, whatever you want to call it, putting out like basically what I think should go. So I think Mitra has to start. Come on, Rafa, you've given my man, or not my man, your man, Hoslu, enough starts now. Go with him. Still stand by what I say. If you're going to put one up front, you still got to find a way of having Shelby, Hayden and Marino in the same team at the same time. They can make things happen. That's the one. Perez needs to be dropped. Dummett comes back in. Manquillo, you can rest up for a little bit and it'll show you how a real left back gets on. Right back, you're lucky, Yedlin, that we haven't got someone like Anita at the club, because Yedlin, you could do with a rest as well. Goalkeeping situation, I'm neither here nor there about that. You know, Darla did all right. Obviously, you know, he still conceded 2 goals, but you know, Elliott's done all right this season as well. Lascelles is the key man that we need back. you know what, Lejeune can kind of... No, I don't know. Lejeune or Clark, you know what, I'll just sit down Lejeune. Purely because Clark scored 2 as well, so he's a threat going forward. Lejeune does alright, but even here nor there in it. But the midfield is key for me. The midfield is key. Obviously up top, we've not got it going on at the moment. You know, our joint top goal scorers, I've just read on Twitter that is Hossley with 2, Clark with 2, and Lascelles with 2. 2 centre halves are our joint top goal scorers. So again, midfield is key. Whoever's supplying the balls in, that's where it's at. So again, for me, Richie's a no-brainer. I told you the 3 that need to get in as well: Shelby, Hayden, and Marino. And then take your pick out of Aaron's at 2. And obviously Murphy as well was in contention as well. But all in all, it's a point gain, especially from the first 45, probably even 50 minutes. Obviously conceded a second pretty much straight after half time. And then after that, we actually showed some fight. But it's just a shame that we have to always go behind to show some fight. You know, it's been a while. I think it's the Liverpool game when Hoslu scored that knee shinto. That's the last time we've actually come from behind and actually got something. But it's a shame that we have to do that in order to get back into the game. Can't we just show fight from the beginning? I know we've got Chelsea coming up and they're Premier League champions, yada, yada, yada. But you know what? Let's just have a go. Let's just have a go. Because we're already written off in our minds and in their minds already. Let's just have a go. Go with what we played off in the second half, that team. Barring obviously a couple of changes, obviously obvious ones like Lascelles and Dummett. And I think we can at least leave there with our heads held high and not get spanked and not get whitewashed and all the rest of it. Then I'll be happy with that, and I'm sure Newcastle fans will be as well anyway. So that's my initial thoughts anyway. After the game's done, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And at least we've got a point from West Bromwich Albion. Bloody hell. And West Bromwich Albion fans, if you're watching, good luck with Pardew. I'm going to say it there. Yeah, he might look hot in the first 10 or so, 15 games. We'll watch season 2. If he makes it that far, it's just a 3-year deal. Watch him in the second season, come back to this video, and then I've already told you in advance. But yeah, peace out.